Hello, I'm Joly. I was once best man to a very good friend of mine at his wedding. We don't speak anymore now. I happened to mention a certain incident in a Turkish bath in Budapest with a gentleman called Mary, and it didn't go down well. And there's a lesson there. We've all been to a wedding where the best man has stood up to deliver what should be a short, sharp burst of outrageous wit, only to see him fall flat on his face and rue the day he ever accepted being a best man. So I'm here today to provide you with a few easy-to-remember do's and don'ts when it comes to delivering a grade A, sure to get you a bit of attention from the bridesmaid, top best man speech. The first thing is to try and gauge the atmosphere at the reception. Work out the families and work out who you're giving that speech to. If you plan to throw in a number of ginger jokes and you discover on arrival that the bride's family look like direct descendants of Chris Evans, might be time to change your tack. Best man speeches, like any other wedding speeches, seem to be tough at the beginning, but once you've got your ideas and you've really condensed them down, it should be short, pithy and funny. Speak to friends and family members. Try and dig up some dirt on the bridegroom that you didn't already know. Some of the do's: introduce yourself and mention to the audience how you're connected to the bridegroom. Thank the father of the bride for his speech and say how beautiful the bridesmaids look. You may have to stretch the truth here, but it's worth it. Keep eye contact with the audience as much as possible. No one ever likes to see someone reading from a book. Have a few pointers on cards, but try and deliver it as naturally as possible. And balance your speech. Balance all your jokes and digs with complimentary aspects as well. Get in as many short anecdotes about the bridegroom as you can. You want to be funny, and if you're struggling to think of stories, well, there's no harm in making some up. I always do, and they always go down brilliantly. Also mention what meaningful impact the bride has made in the life of the bridegroom. We all know this isn't true, but just make it up. She'll love it, the family will love it, you'll be very popular. End with a high note of optimism about the success of the newly married couple in the future. We all know the national statistics decry this, but it's not the day for that. Just keep the speech short, funny and sweet. The don'ts: don't cover every single minute of the groom's life. Trust me, most of it was incredibly dull. Just pick out the funny, dirty, weird bits. That's what they want. Don't mention ex-girlfriends. Remember, this is supposed to be a happy day, not an opportunity for a post-dinner argument after the bride has found out the groom once slept with all of her friends. And it's probably best to stay clear of any stories about clinics, medical results, anything of that nature. Keep away from any negative feeling. The last thing you want is for the bridegroom to smack you during the first dance. And don't reveal too many family secrets. Although you may find it funny that the bride was once 15 stone lighter and she's done some quite intensive plastic surgery to get where she is today, it's just not the time or the place. Also, don't get too vulgar and stay clear of dirty jokes. Never reveal any secrets from the stag weekend. What goes on tour stays on tour. So remember, the best man is expected to deliver an optimistic, buoyant and funny speech, keeping everyone present entertained. You don't have to be a stand-up genius, and the crowd will be in your corner. Remember, they're totally drunk.